Yeah, go ahead.
All right, hey, you got that Baruch? You got that Baruch 4:29?
Yeah.
And then we're gonna get back into that Lamentations.
Ready?
Yeah.
This is Baruch, chapter 4, verse 29. For he that hath brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy again with your salvation.
That's right. So the only one that's gonna deliver us out of the hand, like the brother just read, Lamentations 5 and 7, is Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah, the same one that brought us into this captivity, man. That's why it said, verse 8, his servants have ruled over us. There is none that doeth deliver us out of their hand, man. You know, except for Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah. So that's who we should be putting our trust into, and not these false deities, these false idols and gods and shit that the nations praise. It's not our duty to be following after the heathens, as it says in Jeremiah 10 and 2. Learn not the way of the heathen, man.
I got that precept to that too.
Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 10 and 7. I have seen servants upon horses, and princes walking as servants upon the earth.
Yeah, because you know, they got this thing down south called a chain gang. You know, it's like a prison, you know, institution where they, you know, even in the time of old, man, you know, that the prisons, they was not in no like no building and that like that, pursuant to the movie Life with Martin Lawrence, or Eddie Murphy, like, you know, because you see the service on the horses is the Esau and the other heathen nations. They on the horses with the shotguns and shit. Yep. You know what I'm saying? While Jake, I just did a video on that about the oppression. Yeah, because on that video it show you a perfect depiction of that scripture right there, man. Even in the time of slavery, all right, when Jake used to be walking on the ground and Esau is in the horse and carriage and shit, you know. But yeah, man, it's like the motherfucker, he always ride around here on the carriage and shit. Thumbs up to us.
I think some of the cops.
No, the cops too though. You on point, man. You know, if they come from the lineage of Esau, you know, and all these other heathen nations outside of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, they're the fucking servants, man. All right. Hey, it's rare that you will see an Israelite, a so-called black man, all right, Latino or Puerto Rican man riding on a horse, man. That's a rare occasion if you see that, man. You know, even in the industry, man, with the horse, you know, majority of those people that do that, you know, is Edomites. But you know, Jake take over the everything that Esau try to push out there. You know, you know, I forget what that shit called, but they be the horses and they let them out the gate and shit, and they race and shit.
Oh, not rugby. What the fuck is that called? When they racing the horses. No, I thought.
Like Kentucky Derby, because
Thistledown, yep.
Yeah, majority of the ones that's riding those horses now is Jake, man. It's Northern Kingdom, like those little Jake, like Issachar and shit.
They be like 4 foot,
like light as fuck. Those are Jakes, man.
Yep.
You know.
It's funny, man.
Keep going on that Lamentation, 5 and 9.
They be getting it too, man.
Bring back verse 8.
Lamentations 5 and 8. Servants have ruled over us. There is none that doeth deliver us out of their hand. We get our bread with the peril of our lives because of the sword of the wilderness.
Right, so we got our bread with the peril of our lives. You know what I'm saying? Like the scriptures talk about in one of all things and having not assurance of like life and shit like that. That was the only way we get our bread, is like really taking a risk. Like you said, throughout the wilderness, you know what I'm saying? It was a shortage, a famine, if you will. You know what I'm saying? It was just circling around. Shit was becoming loose. That's why I was asking the Lord to give us the quails. You know what I'm saying? Get the angels bread and so on and so forth.
Yep. That's where you get the chicken from, because that's what quails is.
Yeah, I ate quail before. That's exactly what it is. A chicken that can fly.
It says, our skin was black like an oven because of the terrible famine. They ravished the women in Zion and the maids in the cities of Judah.
So they ravished our women. You know what I'm saying? It put us through so much hell that they said our skin was black upon us, man. You know what I'm saying? Meaning that we was going through a terrible famine, a terrible captivity. Yeah. Just like now, that's why when we had a Passover, we got to eat that bitter herb to remind you of the shit that we went through and are still going through. And for those that don't know, man, you know, keep going out. So yeah, they ravished our women. Like that's what the whole Thanksgiving shit go back to. If you go into the research of it, man.
Yep.
The Taino women, Taino Indians and shit.
Yeah, the Arawak.
Princes are hanged up by their hand.
It says princes are hanged up by their hand.
The faces of the elders were not honored.
As of now, the faces of the elders are not honored. You got guys scoffing all up and down, but they can put out good, edifying information, shit that you should be taking notes and shit like that on. That could be your potential chance at salvation. You know what I'm saying? And you got guys still scoffing, bro. So like the faces of the elders not being honored either. Just like today, even to this very day.
Yeah, and if I might say, he just said they hang our princes by, you know, not no fucking queens, man.
Yeah.
All right.
They hang the princes by the hands. I mean, shit, they did it. Well, Yahweh Shah, you know what I'm saying? He had the stake put through his hand because Thomas didn't believe it till he had to see it.
Yeah, and he said he had to feel his bosom on the
feel
side.
it.
Yeah.
They had to reach in, grab, you know what I'm saying, to really believe.
Yep.
Yeah. But and then that's just one example. And I always go back to the analogy of Jeremiah being hung in a pit. You know what I'm saying? They said they're gonna kill him. They had to get him up out of there, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He was gonna perish, but he was a young man. He was a young man like us.
Yeah, the elders say he's one of the youngest prophets out of all the prophets that you speak this year about.
Because it put emphasis on it.
Yep. Ain't no telling. He's probably like 17. Who knows, man? He's young though.
No, you got it up.
And no, go ahead.
They took the young men to grind, and the children fell under the wood. The elders have ceased from the gate, the young men from their music.
So what come to mind is he said, and I hope I ain't going off by saying this, but he said, I was talking about, he said they took the children to grind, like at a job. I'm thinking of an actual grinding, like wheel, like a sawmill. And he said the children fell under the wood, whether they were pressed and killed, you know what I'm saying? They say, oh, he had an accident. And you know what I'm saying? Who's to say? Y'all just putting like a little speculation out there. What if he was like harvesting back there? You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
That's how like
shit like that, man.
That's how like an ancient time of back in the day martial law.
Yeah, and that's basically what I'm saying. Like they took the children to grind meal, and the children fell under the wood. Like, so what happened to my child then? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like my fault.
No, you
the child that was rolled up in a gym mat and his organs was missing.
Yeah.
Shit like that in high school. Yeah, in high school. He was in a high school and his body was rolled up in a goddamn gym mat.
Yeah, because in that movie, the Ten Commandments, all right, with Moses and the Israelites, it was a point where Moses, he was basically the overseer of them building up he was building up Egypt, building the towers and shit, you know. And it was one part in the movie, the one lady, it was basically his mom, all right, and she greased the where they slide the stones in and shit at, and her garment. Her friends just got caught up under there, you know what I'm saying? They was about to smash her ass. So I wouldn't, be quickly to shut that, man.
Yeah.
Because that's, more than likely, yeah. Our children was doing some work, fell over and got fucked up, and then they just died, man.
Like with Emmett Till, they came to his house saying he got to come with us. You know what I'm saying? Basically not knowing what was gonna happen, and he just turned up missing, man. They probably could have gave him a bullshit lie, said he got to come with us. We need to ask some questions at the station, shit like that, acting like they were cops or something. You know, just putting speculation out there for perspective, if you will, and just saying, and he never returned home. Children fell up under the wood. He was up under the damn cotton gin, man. 70-pound cotton gin, You got it though.
Joy of our heart is seized, our dance is turned into mourning. The crown is fallen from our head. Woe unto us that we have sinned.
Hold on. Go back to 14 right quick. I know you read it, but I ain't getting to speak.
The elders have ceased from the gate, the young men from their music.
So the elders, they, you know what I'm saying, they fell from the faith, you know what I'm saying, like in the year 2000, when they thought the end was going to come and it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? And they fell from the faith, some, not all, you know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, the young men from their music. Like right now, we got a bunch of bullshit, Young Thug, homophobes, and goddamn Dexters and shit, a bunch of bullshit.
Lil Yachty.
The scriptures talk about, they said, fuck the lyrical shit. The dude, it's a new dude out there that said, fuck lyrical. Like, that's what the whole rap was about. Yeah. But that's why the scripture said the music was brought low. So not only is the elders, they fell from the faith, but like I said, the young men from the music too, man. Because back in the day, just in the 60s, everybody wanted to be like fucking Michael Jackson, which was going off. It was like an idol, but everybody looked up to him as like a prominent figure. That's why they called him the king of pop. You know what I'm saying? Because of the simple fact that he was good with dancing. You know what I'm saying? He had the women, even though he had his fucking his ways. You know what I'm saying? And then they bring real accusation against him because he started to speak out against their ass. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Like in the one song when he was down in like Africa and he was playing with the drums.
They don't really care about
they don't really care about us, man. He was telling the truth, man.
Yeah.
You got it.
That's a hard ass song right there, too. I still listen to that song.
Album called?
This is it.
This is it. That was like a tour he did too.
You already knew this was it.
Yeah. He died too. He didn't even get to go on that tour.
Yeah.
But that song though, they don't really care about us. That's a good ass song though. But he could going off too, cause he talking about if Martin Luther was living, they wouldn't let this be. This nigga still put his trust in all those other, all that shit, like he really believed that if they were still alive, this shit wouldn't be perpetuating like it is.
Niggas turn the camera around, man. Nigga gonna be in the service for that shit. Be in the service, man. Be in the service for that women shit. Yeah, going out as witch, man. Get all low. There's niggas that lay on the ground, you know what I'm saying? Get the right angle, man. We ain't gonna go off
the time of day, though.
Won't even get a nigga the time of day.
Right get fired trying to do this. Give him the time of day.
Go ahead, keep going, on that lamentation fucking shut.
Hey, and that's a shame too. Like it was like, man, gotta actually, like, man, we ain't supposed to be doing that shit. We supposed to have bitches at command, man. That's how the kingdom, man.
17. For this is our heart. For this our heart is faint. For these things our eyes are dim.
God, my slack.
Yeah, man, that's my fault, man.
For this our heart is faint. For these things our eyes are dim. Because of the mountain of Zion, which is desolate. The foxes walk upon it.
Keep going. Well, you know what I'm saying? We become low. Like, that's why I opened up with that Lamentations 4:1, talking about how the gold become dim, talking about the nation of Israel. You know what I'm saying? He said the foxes walk upon it. What kind of creature is a fox? You know what I'm saying? Was that like a prairie creature? Not like a devil, but
a fox is like a smaller
dog.
Like a wolf.
But they be in the holes and shit. You know what I'm saying? They slide as fuck. They're like a little prairie dog.
Swiper, no swiper.
He said the foxes walk upon it. Oh, Esau, man. Of course. Yeah, Esau.
Yeah.
He goddamn motherfucker.
That's just a
characteristic.
Yeah.
Like a sly ass, conniving ass dog, or conniving. You know what I'm saying? You walk away, the dog wait till you leave, eat your food while it's sitting out.
Hey, and not on childish shit, but hey, swiper, no swiping.
Yeah, swiper, no
You know,
swiping.
that nigga was slick as shit, man. You know, yeah, man.
Straight
Slick as
little kid,
yeah, you know, for real shit, cause you know, brother, you know, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Tricking the fuck out of her, man.
And that's what Esau do. They rob and spoil Israel,
You grew up and shit. That shit don't leave, man.
They about to do some slick shit.
And look at Jake. Jake across the street like, shit. Fuck, yeah, look at
Yeah, he gotta make his approach. I gotta come down.
Lion coming.
Yeah, pounce by the pounce, yeah,
I don't
man.
look too much. He coming straight at you. I gotta come
Yeah,
down.
yup.
That's like the lion stalking the prey and
Straight
shit.
by
He
the
over there like, yeah, now he's moving
I
again.
don't even think he's gonna get the courage up to do it.
Oh yeah, nah, you know he ain't.
You got the headphones. You got the headphones in. Oh no, it ain't. But no, we're gonna keep going right quick. That's just funny though how the that's just how our fucking people have become, man. That's just how people have become, man.
Man, what?
That's the
Damn.
hills. It's the hills.
It don't matter, man. Yeah, I'm serious, man. That shit unattractive. A bitch throwing heels and she taller than you. Yeah, cause you know at minimum, you know, bitches like 5 foot.
So how you think that make the dude feel after he just took your picture, bitch? He went out his way to get down on the ground and take your picture, bitch.
Hey, you giving it up.
How you make him feel?
Right.
You got happy ass.
They might be the tribes. Yeah, they might be the tribes.
Probably me.
She just dismissed him real quick though.
Shut him down.
Act like he got it from this shit, yeah, man.
Look.
Hey, don't feel ashamed, man. You know this real, bro. Yeah, shame, man. That's just the curses. Hey, look, that thing is, they don't comprehend the curses that we under, man.
He saw it, he like, oh,
You know what I'm saying? When you comprehend it, it's understand. It's actually expected. When you go and shoot your shot at one of these goddamn women, it's expected. But don't worry about it, because
We'll
in that
stop
day,
in
bro, you can have that
We'll
shit.
stop if we can. 15.
15. You keep going on that
She'd
lamentation
be mad as fuck
to the
if you
end.
punched her in the face.
Man,
though.
yup.
5
The
and
white nigga
19.
who just got drafted to the Cincinnati Bengals.
Mhm.
He played for Oklahoma, if I ain't mistaken. You know, he basically fucked up his first round draft status because he punched a bitch in the face and broke 5 of her bones in her shit.
Damn.
On one, like
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what a bitch is.
Hell yeah, man.
You know?
That's going off, man. When a bitch reject men, like shit, come on,
Yeah,
man.
that's way off.
That's
And
off,
then women
man.
not even allowed to divorce
Dan
them.
King-
Yeah, man, you ain't got that choice.
Ah, he killed shit.
And that was that demon that came into the camp yesterday, man.
Yeah. Keep going out.
Trying to stop the word.
Yeah, she fucked up.